All right, welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green, and welcome back to our classic television filming location series. I'm broadcasting. Anyway, this is one we got a lot of requests for, and it's a little bit odd one. I'm not sure everyone remembers Kojak. Let's find out right after this.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you.
All right, 2nd Avenue and East 5th Street. A few people said to me, can you show me the police precinct from Kojak? And I definitely had to do some digging to find this one. Kojak was a cop show starring Telly, Savalas. He was a tough New York cop. He had the tagline, "Who loves you, baby?" Everyone was saying, "Who loves you, baby?" And he liked to suck on a lollipop, Tootsie Pop. He enjoyed it. And when I was a kid, I saw Kojak. My father bought me a movie on Laserdisc. He thought Laserdisc was going to be the next big thing. He picked the wrong format. But anyway, all my friends had VHS. But we had crystal clear Laserdisc of Kojak, of all things. Anyway, it was sad and depressing and hard. And even though they made toys and games and they licensed Kojak, and Telly Savalas was a lovable, bald-headed guy with a lollipop, boy, they dealt with some really sad, depressing issues. Kojak ran from 1973 to 1978. 118 episodes. Later, Kojak was picked up for TV movies, spin-offs. They redid Kojak. They made a Kojak remake. A lot of history with Kojak. When I was a kid, maybe in junior high school, we were right around the street from my neighborhood. I grew up near Inwood Park in Manhattan. And to our left, by the way, is the precinct. Now, this is a real police precinct, so I'm not going to dwell too long. We're going to try to walk and talk our way through and see what we can do. But it is right there. And anyway, they were filming a TV movie, a Kojak kind of comeback TV movie. And the scene dealt with a really sad topic. It was a baby found washed. Someone drowned their kid in the river. It was sad and depressing as usual. But we saw Telly Savalas Kojak, and we were a bit depressed. But who cares? We saw Telly Savalas and got his autograph. We waited a long time for him. Waited all night. You know, the movie business is a lot of start and stop.
We'll take a closer look at the precinct in just a few minutes.
It's funny as I'm telling the story about how I met Telly Savalas, and I happen to be home in New York, and crazy enough, I'm walking past the spot where that story occurred. They were setting up trailers and things, kind of like a base camp right around here. And we had a call over this thing down here. And we called over, and the scene where the small child, baby, infant, washes up on the water and Kojak comes to investigate was right here. But we were a little further down. But we had a call up to him. This is the actual spot. I told the Kojak story. Kojak was making a TV movie. I'm going to say that was 1989.
Yeah, maybe 86 to 89.
86 to 89. We're going to Google it, and then I'm going to act like I knew all along. But I tell the story about how these people throw a baby into the water there. It was a dummy, a prop, a doll. And Kojak has to come and investigate. And right here, before these beanstalks were here, they had the trailers. And my cousin reminded me of all this because I kind of forgot. And I did forget that we waited here for a long time, and he would wave at us when he went back and forth. But we did sneak down there. We climbed over and went around. We were much more adventurous then. We're lucky Kojak didn't arrest us. Anyway, this is a legendary spot. And then right there on the sea, Basketball Diaries. They jump into the water. Do you think they actually did it, or you think it was stunt people?
Oh, that's gotta be stunt.
Stunt people. Marky Mark and Leonardo DiCaprio.
But Colombia has divers, so people do dive off.
So they probably used some of their divers.
I would think so.
Yeah, it's crazy is that I grew up right around here. And anyway, this is Kojak bonus footage. You know, there's a lot of people who want Kojak footage. They can't get enough. And here you go. What's crazy is that we're actually walking on the site where it happened. Who would have thought? This was never open when we were living
This is
here.
where the trailers went.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, actually, we're going to be the first people ever to show. This is the a filming location first of where the baby was drowned on Kojak. This is going to be a big.
Drowned them over here.
Yeah, this is going to be a big video. I mean, people have been waiting for the first time ever. It's not even the actual Kojak show. Now, do you think it was right here, or do you think it was on a pier? I think it was on a pier.
Could have been here.
Let's say it could have been
Could
here.
have been over here.
I think if I remember, I'm going to go back and find it. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Every idiot's on YouTube. I think it's on that pier, maybe. But this is so nice.
Yeah. Oh, this is new.
They call this gentrification.
This is what they call it.
Yeah. I think it was out here on one of these piers. And look how beautiful this is. This is much nicer than the precinct. Look at that.
All right, this is a scene from Kojak, The Price of Justice. I edited it because it is just so damn depressing, but this person takes the children down to the end of the dock there, and you hear a gunshot. Basically, the story is one of the children was making so much noise, and maybe they were shook to death or something, and this person decided to execute the other one, for lack of better words. But here you go. You see this guy rowing across the river there, what I just showed in my footage. And this guy is going to discover the children in the water. Again, I edited this because it's just so damn depressing. In the beginning, you saw rain. They created fake rain on the set. And this is what Telly Savalas was wearing when I saw him, this tuxedo. And here he is. You can see the boathouse in the back. The boathouse is in all the footage that I showed earlier. And here is Telly Savalas. He's just identified the bodies, and he's a little distraught. He's taking a walk. The reason he's wearing that tuxedo is he was at a dinner honoring him. He broke away to see the scene.
Anyway, and years later, I was staying at the Sheraton Hotel. They filmed an episode of Different Strokes there. And I wanted to learn about the Sheraton Hotel, and I found out that that's where Telly Savalas died, which is sort of crazy that Telly Savalas died at the Sheraton Hotel. He was living there. He was living in a hotel. And anyway, we're going to take a little bit more of a look. Again, this is an active police precinct, and I think the last thing they need is me filming a location video. Although, what are you going to do? Anyway, there's the precinct, there's the entrance. As always with New York City, scaffolding is everywhere. Do you guys remember Kojak? I mean, it's a long time ago. This is quite the old TV show. This is the NYPD police. It is real. When I talked to Hal Linden from Barney Miller about filming locations, he told me that it was filmed in Hollywood, even though it's supposed to be New York. But Kojak really filmed at a New York precinct, and we are at it right now. All right, the precinct from Kojak, and it is right here. I let the officers outside know that I was filming this because I'm a fan of Kojak. We're not sure if they knew what that meant or not, but they were okay with me making this video. I think this guy's trying to park in this spot, or he's trying to back up. There we go. And anyway, listen, police precinct, not everyone wants to be recorded, but yeah, maybe they're not Kojak fans. Anyway, Kojak walked out right here, the 9th precinct. Anyway, did you guys enjoy this video of Kojak? Another quiet block here. It makes you wonder why casting directors would choose to film here, but location scouts, I always say casting directors. Anyway, this is it, Kojak. Let me know what you think. Any memories of Kojak, share them below. And I thank you for watching. Let me know what location you want me to go to next, and Maybe I'll see you there.